So yan, before we proceed po with the next presentation, we would like to introduce po our next speaker. Our last topic will be on the ways to remove pesticide residues in fruits and vegetables. So kanina may nagtanong sa comment, no? Paano malalaman kung okay ba yung fruit or vegetable, kung safe ba siyang kainin? Paano ma-reduce yung pesticide residue dun sa produce na yun? So our next speaker will be talking about that topic. Okay. So our next speaker is BS Agricultural Chemistry graduate from UPLB. He is a licensed chemist and he is currently taking up MS Agricultural Chemistry also in UPLB. And currently he is a University Research Associate also under the National Crop Protection Center of UPLB. So let us all welcome Sir John Julius Manuben. Good afternoon po, sir.
Good afternoon. So, ito na yung last presentation for this webinar. And inassume natin na yung pesticide is na-apply na siya. So, ano ba yung gagawin natin? Ano ba yung pwede nating processes na gawin doon sa binili nating prutas at gulay? So, the last topic would tackle ways to remove pesticide residues in fruits and vegetables. So, yung slide. So, I'm John Julius Manuben, licensed chemist from National Crop Protection Center, UPLB. Next. So, yung mga pesticide natin, ginagamit natin siya at different stages ng ng crops. So, meaning may mga ginagamit sa earlier stage, may ginagamit sa later stage. So, yung pesticide natin, hindi nakadepende siya kung kailan siya na-i-introduce and nasaan siyang part ng crops natin. So, yung fruits and fruit type, mas mataas yung concentration niya doon sa exocarp at saka sa skin ng fruits. Doon naman sa leafy vegetables, mas mataas yung concentration niya doon sa outer leaves kesa sa inner leaves. So, nakabili na tayo ng prutas at gulay. Ano ba yung mga pwede nating gawing processes para dito? Next. So, i-define muna natin yung food processing. So, ito yung methods and techniques that are applied to raw ingredients to transform them into consumable form. Ang ilan lang sa examples ng food processing ay washing, peeling, then application of heat. So, pwede itong lutuin, i-bake, i-boil, steam, and then storage using refrigeration. Next. So, let's focus on the washing and its effects on the pesticide residue reduction in fruits and vegetables. Next, please. So, these are all washing experiments. So, washing experiments, gamit lang yung tubig. So, the researchers used different pesticides on different crops. Let's look at okra. So, they reported that for chloropyrifos, washing alone, the reduction is around 24.6 to 29.1. Then penazakin, 31 to 32, cypermethrin, 5 to 14, and mancozeb, 20 to 52. Yung organophosphate dyan, around 50%. And then for other vegetables like cauliflower, they reported dimethyl weight reduction around 25 to 80, quinalpos around 40 to 88, and some organophosphates around 74. And then broccoli, 44.1 and 32.8. Next. And some of the experiments, they used mango. So they reported around 66 to 68% dimethyl weight reduction and pentation. So dipping lang ito in water for 10 minutes. mas mababa yung sa cypermethrin and phenvalurate, around 21 to 27. Then, for bell pepper, malatayon, around 67 to 78% reduction gamit yung paghuhugas sa running water, and prophenopause, around 81 to 99%. Dito naman sa eggplant, nagre-range din siya ng around 20 to 99% reduction. So, talagang nakadepende ang reduction kung anong klase ng gulay at anong klase ng pesticide nandun yon. So, sa next slide natin, titingnan natin yung comparison ng different washing solution. Kanina, pinakita natin yung percent reduction ng pesticide sa tubig alone. Ngayon, meron silang ginawa na ibang solution. So, gamit yung 10% acetic acid and 10% salt solution. So, from the study of Soliman, so they tested the potato for percent reduction of lindane, dimethylate, pyrimidine methyl, and malatayon. So, makikita natin dito sa graph na mas mataas yung percent reduction sa 10% acetic acid at saka sa 10% salt solution kaysa sa washing lang ng tubig. Kasi sa water natin, around 18 or 11% to 21%. Samantalang sa 10% acetic acid and 10% salt solution, nag-range siya ng 50 to 90, around 95% for potato. Next, please. So, ito naman is from Abu Arab in 1999. They tested for pesticide again, lindane, dimethylate, prophenopause, and pyrimidine methyl. So, same treatment, water only, washing with 10% acetic acid and 10% salt solution. Makikita rin natin na same trend, mas mataas ang percent reduction sa 10% acetic acid at sa 10% salt solution compared sa washing with water alone. Next, please. Dito naman sa kay Zhang et al., ginamit nila yung cabbage. So, they used 3 AI, chlorpyrifos, cypermethrin, and chlorothalonil. Same treatment, water, sodium chloride, and acetic acid. Same din ang result, mataas talaga ang percent reduction sa 10% NaCl and 10% acetic acid dito sa tatlong AI na ginamit nila. Next. And lastly, ibang treatment naman yung ginamit nito. So, water only and sodium lauryl sulfate. So, yung sodium lauryl sulfate, siya yung ingredient ng common detergents natin. So, dito sabi nila, yung washing with citric acid and sodium hypochlorite ay hindi ganun ka-effective kumpara sa water. So, halos same lang sila ng result ng washing with water. But when they use sodium lauryl sulfate, medyo tumaas yung percent reduction. Kitang-kita dito sa chlorpyrifos, evident din dito sa malatayon and parathion methyl. So these are, ginawa nila to sa nectarine. So next. Pinakita na doon yung different percent reduction gamit ang washing alone, washing with water only, and washing with other solutions. Ngayon, tingnan naman natin yung epekto ng iba't ibang processes like peeling and cooking and refrigeration sa fruits and vegetables natin. Dito sa cauliflower, dimethylate and quinalpos, so 25 to 80% reduction washing alone, but the reduction increase around 52 to 91, combination siya ng washing and cooking. So for quinalpos, around 13 to 40.5 in tap water only, and then nung nag-boil, 10.1 to 60 and 36.3 to 68.6 roasted in oil, then boiling. So dalawang process yung ginawa niya. roasting, and then boiling. For tomato and okra, so makita natin dito, 5 to 14% washing alone, then by blanching, and then reduction by cooking. So 15 to 33%, nag-increase yung range. And then for triazopus and propenopause in eggplant, they reported 64 to 88% reduction by washing and steam cooking. And dito naman sa propenopause, 100% reduction, 100% reduction din by frying sa propenopause in eggplant. Next, please. So, for mango, they reported around 66 to 68% washing alone for pentyne and dimethylate, 21 to 27% reduction by washing for penvalerate and cypermethrin, and reported around 100% reduction by peeling. So, since yung mangga naman is kinakain natin, yung loob, binabalatan talaga, effective ang peeling for mangoes. And then for Chinese cabbage, around 72 to 99% reduction by boiling for 30 minutes. And 94 to 100% washing with water followed by steaming. So dichlorobos, chlorpyrifos, methyl, malatayon, and penitrothioon. So let's look naman dun sa comparison nung different processes and dun sa washing with water only. So ito yung continuation nung kanina. So kay Soliman, they tested 4 different pesticides and 4 treatments for tomato. So they use water washing, then peeling, blanching, and then frying. So pinakamataas, makikita natin, is ang pinakamataas na percent reduction ng pesticide sa potato is yung peeling. Kasi normally, binabalat naman talaga natin yung patatas. Next dito is yung blanching and then frying. So application ng heat. And yung last is yung water, around 10% to 21% reduction ng for AI. Next, please. Then for tomato, they tested percent reduction of lindane, dimethylate, propenopause, and pyrimipose methyl. So may 4 treatments, water alone, peeling, home canning. So yung home canning natin dito, boiling siya for 100 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. And then freezing. So makikita natin, peeling pa rin yung pinakamataas ang percent reduction. Although hindi natin generally binabalatan ang tomato. And then home canning, boiling. So makikita natin, mas mababa yung percent reduction sa freezing kumpara sa washing with water. So itong freezing na to, directly, hindi to hinugasan, directly nilagay lang sa freezer. So mababa talaga, around ano lang siya, nasa 3% to 7% reduction lang pag freezing. Next, please. So dito sa cabbage, ang treatment na ginawa is water only, refrigeration. So at 4 degrees Celsius, nasa labas lang to, wala to sa freezer, and then stir frying. So 3 pesticides, chlorpyrifos, cypermethrin, and chlorothalonil. Mataas, pinakamataas ang reduction sa stir frying. So application ito ng heat for 5 minutes. And then washing with water, mataas pa rin siya kumpara dun sa refrigeration for 4 degrees Celsius at 48 hours. So, masasabi natin dito na ang degradation ng pesticide ay dependent sa temperature. So, pag mas mataas yung temperature, mas mabilis siyang na-degrade kaysa sa mas mababang temperature. Next, please. So, base dun sa mga pinakita nating data sa treatments done on different vegetables, so paano ba natin mababawasan ang pesticide residues sa binili nating gulay at prutas from different markets? So unang-una, lagi nating tandaan na effective ang washing ng vegetables and fruits sa tubig. So sinasabi dito na wash for at least 30 seconds under running water with surface rubbing. So pwede nating i-rub yung skin ng surface o skin ng fruits and vegetables. So for tomato, eggplant, kasi smooth ang skin nila. Pero kapag nagtitipid naman ng tubig, maganda rin na gumamit ng planggana or ng basin. And then, saka doon hugasan. And then, i-rinse ng tap water. Next, please. Based din dun sa experiments na ginawa, malaki ang epekto ng soaking ng vegetables sa dalawang solution, sa 10% salt solution at saka sa 10% acetic acid. So, soaking nito for 20 minutes ay it can reduce pesticide residues sa fruits and vegetables. And then remember, after soaking, rinse it with clean water. Next, please. And then peeling. Peeling is an effective way for the reduction of pesticide residues doon sa surface ng fruits and vegetables, as shown by the results kanina. So next, please. And last, home process. So yung application ng heat. So ito yung blanching, boiling, frying, steam cooking. So sinasabi dito na kapag pinarasas natin yung gulay and prutas, niluto natin, pinadaan natin sa init, may chance din na mabawasan yung pesticide residues doon sa surface ng fruits and vegetables. And mas maganda pa rin talaga na ugaliin natin na hugasan natin ang binibili nating prutas at saka gulay prior siya i-store sa refrigerator or prior lutuin para may combination ng processes tayong ginagawa kahit hindi man natin alam na kung meron man itong pesticide residue or wala, nagkakaroon tayo ng habit na hugasan natin yung gulay at prutas natin na binibili and then other home processes. Next, please. So, bit summary lang. So, the levels of pesticide residues that remain in food commodities as a result of pre- and post-harvest treatment could be effectively decreased by various food preparation steps. So, dun sa bawat treatments na ginawa nila sa vegetables and fruits. So, the extent of reduction varies with the nature of pesticide, type of commodity, and processing step. So, dito, tandaan natin na walang one step that fits all. Ibig sabihin, itong paghuhugas, hindi talaga siya effective sa lahat ng pesticide. Kasi ang pesticide ay iba't iba rin ang chemistry. Merong mas soluble sa tubig, merong mas hindi soluble sa tubig. So, depende rin siya dun sa surface ng prutas at gulay natin. Merong smooth surface, merong may trichomes like okra. So, iba't ibang processes, iba-iba rin ang epekto niya sa different pesticide at sa different types ng commodity natin. Washing with water, 10% solution, and washing with acetic acid solution, peeling, cooking processes such as blanching, frying, boiling are effective, simple, cheap, and common household practices for the reduction of pesticide residues in fruits and vegetables. So, I think yun na yung last. So, last slide lang natin is yung references if you want to look for these experiments. Ayun, dito na nagtatapos. I hope may natutunan tayo dito sa ways to remove pesticide residues. So, these are simple and magagawa natin sa loob ng bahay.
Thank you po, sir. So again, we will be opening the platform for our questions, comments from the participants. So kindly key in your questions on the comment box of the BAF's live stream.
Okay. So, meron po tayong question from Agri Escuela. What are the methodologies used on the different experimental solutions?
So, dito sa different treatments natin, they use, di ba, may different washing solution, water, 10% acetic acid, and 10% salt solution. So, ito yung normal sa laboratories, wini-weigh na, example is, sa salt solution, wini-weigh natin yung salt and then dinidissolve into a specific amount of water. And then, kanina, nakalagay doon na yung mga gulay, so treated vegetables and fruits to, isosoak siya sa different solution natin sa 10% acetic acid and sa 10% solution, and then after the required amount of time, i-residue analysis natin yung gulay to quantify kung ilan yung natira. Kasi i-base siya doon sa original na walang process na ginawa, and then after the treatment, i-residue analysis ulit natin para malaman nila kung ilan yung percent reduction doon sa ginawang treatment.
Okay. So, yun po. And yun namang references ay nasa presentation ni Sir. Ipaprovide naman po natin siya. So, kung gusto nyo i-review yung studies na pinresent ni Sir, pwede nyo siyang search siguro using the references. And another question from Virgo Agustin. In case of strawberries fruit na super sensitive to water for its shelf life, how to reduce or eliminate the pesticide residues? So, sensitive daw po kasi yung strawberries.
In case of strawberries kasi, sa bagay, kasi ang strawberries is mataas ang moisture content, normal, based dun sa mga nakikita ko, normal din yung ginagawa is washing ulit ng tubig. Then yung karaniwan nilang ginagawa is sinusoak nila for at least 10 minutes. Kasi there's no other way to reduce. Kasi kapag nandun na yung pesticide residue sa crop mo, either hintayin mo na lang ma-degrade yung pesticide dun sa crop mismo, or hugasan mo and storage. Kasi nandun na siya there's no other way to reduce the pesticide residue. So unless yung sinunod ng farmer yung PHI for strawberry. Kasi kung sinunod ng farmer yung PHI for strawberry, automatic na yung pesticide na nandun ay pasok na doon sa tinatawag natin na standard. So kapag hindi, talagang dadaan siya sa different processing. So like, hugasan mo and then punasan and then store.
So, combination. Okay. So, ito, kanina din kasi marami rin ako question nung start ng presentation ni Sir. Pero as we go along po, na clear na kung ano yung ways, so ano yung dapat natin gawin. And basahin ko lang din po yung iba pang question. So, kay Sir Van Fox Futalan, paano yung remaining percent ng residues na naiiwan sa vegetables and fruits? Is it harmful to our health when consumed?
Baka natatandaan niyo yung kaninang presentation, yung unang-una, presentation ni Sir Eric. Baka nabanggit niya doon yung sinasabi na average daily intake, ADI. So, talagang hindi natin masasabi kung nakakasama yung residues na naiwan, kasi hindi naman natin alam kung ilang percent, ano yung concentration niya na naiwan doon sa vegetables. Kasi sinasabi natin kanina na walang paraan para malaman kundi i-analyze mo yung gulay. So, yung tanong na harmful ba siya, hindi ko masasagot kasi nga hindi natin, at the first place, hindi natin alam kung ilan yung concentration na natira, and hindi natin, dapat alam din natin kasi yung magiging concentration na mai-intake natin pag kinain natin yon. Kasi yung dun sa toxicological frames kasi natin, so dapat alam natin yung value para makapagbigay tayo ng idea kung ito ba ay nakakasama or hindi. Pero based on that alone, hindi natin masasabi.
Okay, so thank you, sir, for the clarification. From Ms. Desiree D. Taranco, how about usage of sodium bicarbonate or baking soda in reduction of pesticide residue in soaking or washing? Any idea daw?
Actually nakita ko tong sodium bicarbonate. Dito naman sa sodium bicarbonate, I think there are sources for this, but hindi siya yung usual na ginagawang treatment kasi ang mas available kasi is yung acetic acid and asin. So, pwede kitang bigyan ng copy ng experiment for the sodium bicarbonate sa reduction ng pesticide.
Okay, kasi marami din sir na nagtanong pa related dun sa baking soda. So, may mga
Yes,
or
yes.
questions po. So, mas okay nga na. Sige, bigyan na lang din po namin ng
So,
references.
basta reminder lang na walang method na makakaalis talaga sa lahat kasi different chemistries of pesticide, different surface at different physical ng fruits and vegetables. So, ano lang talaga tayo? Ugaliin lang talaga natin yung paghuhugas.
From Miss Diana Valenzuela naman po, how about using vinegar in addition to water?
So, hindi ko pala nabanggit kanina. So, yung acetic acid po pala is yung vinegar natin. So, yung NaCl or yung salt solution, so yung table salt, yung acetic acid po natin is yung vinegar mismo. So, kung gusto po natin gumawa ng vinegar solution, so i-add natin yung vinegar to a known amount or known volume ng tubig.
Okay. So, yun, clarify lang din, sir, para dun sa mga...
So, nakalimutan ko palang sabihin na
para
yung
mas
acetic acid po ay sa vinegar yon.
Okay. Any question po for Sir Julius? So, marami nagsasabi magaling daw po kayo mag-answer ng questions. Any question pa po? So, yung pong mga studies na nabanggit ni Sir, nakalagay naman po siya sa references. Pwede
Yes.
natin siyang basahin or hanapin para po mabasa din natin. So, kung wala na pong question, thank you, sir, for your presentation. Very clear. And thank you for answering the questions of participants.
Thank you din sa BAPS for pag-invite sa akin as speaker. So, I hope may natutunan yung mga listeners natin and So, in the case of pesticide residue, talagang marami kang kailangang alamin para medyo maintindihan talaga. And kailangan talaga nating maintindihan to kasi nga lahat tayo is kumakain ng fruits and vegetables. So, thank you.
Po.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's proceed na. Let's proceed to the next segment of this webinar. So, meron po ulit tayong quiz break. I now call on our quiz master, Brooklyn.
Hi, bro.
Hi, Brooke.
Kapit lang po sa mga nanonood po sa atin ngayon. Meron po evaluation later on.
Hello. Hello po ulit. So, we are down to our last question for these topics, for the two topics po discussed by Mr. Sonny and Mr. Manuben on the topics on MRL of pesticides and importance of monitoring for compliance to food safety. So, ready na po ba kayo? Kindly open a tab or get another gadget and open its browser. Kindly proceed to www.menti.com and enter the code 2688952 and click submit. So, again, I repeat po, the code is 2688952. 2688952 is our code for this last quiz. Kindly proceed or kindly join in www.menti.com and use the code you see flashed on the screen 2688952. 8952. I'll join din po. So I'll proceed po. So sa mga ngayon lang po makakasali, before joining the quiz, kindly edit your name with the following format. Full name dash the name of your organization. So for example, is Brooke Flores of DA BAPS. So are you ready? Kindly edit your name. Kindly edit your name. I edit in my name. So far we have 83 participants. So kindly tune in po sa device kung saan po naka-open ang Menti or your quiz. So we'll start our first question. Who monitors the pesticide residue in crops? Who monitors the pesticide residue in crops? Is it A, Fertilizer and Pesticide Authority, B, Bureau of Plant Industry, C, Bureau of Agriculture and Fisheries Standards, or D, all of the above? Question number 1, who monitors the pesticide residue in crops? This question was asked earlier and answered by one of our speakers. So you have 10 seconds left. Is it A, FPA, B, BPI, C, BAPS, or D, all the above? Time's up. The correct answer is B, Bureau of Plant Industry. So FPA mandated is for the adequate, safe, and affordable supply of our fertilizer and pesticide. BAPS is the standard setting, which develops our standards, and BPI, one of its mandate is to monitor the pesticide residues. So, let's see po sino ang nangunguna sa ating leaderboard. Okay, points are in. We have Miss Krisha of BAPS, hello po, followed by, is it Mr. or Miss Beng? And followed by Elise Biledo of DOST FNRI. So let's proceed to our second question. Second question pa lang po ito out of 5. So for our second question, tune in po sa inyong mga devices. So answer fast to get more points. The Philippines follows the positive list system. True or false? The Philippines follows the positive list system. True or false? It was discussed by Mr. Sonny under the MRL, I think. So we have 30 seconds left. So pag-isipan po natin mabuti kung nagpa-follow po pa ang Philippines sa positive list system ng MRL. We have 15 seconds left. Answer faster to get more points. Okay, we are down to 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Answers are in. Time's up. So most of the participants answered true, but the correct answer is false. The Philippines does not adopt or follows the positive list system for MRL. We have the Philippine National Standard as basis for checking our MRL. So one example of a country that follows positive list system is Japan, as discussed by Mr. Sonny. So feel ko magtitip ang ating leaderboard dahil maraming na mali sa ating second question. So for our leaderboard, we have Elise Biledo of DOST FNRI, followed by Mr. and Miss RC, followed by Rodney Conda. So nag-iba po ang ating leaderboard. For our third question, so tune in sa inyong mga devices. Answer fast to get more points. For at least how long should fruits and vegetables be washed under running water to reduce pesticide residues? Is it A, 20 seconds, B, 20 minutes, C, 30 seconds, D, 60 seconds? So for how long should fruits and vegetables be washed under running water to reduce pesticide residues? Kasama na dito yung pag-rub habang hinuhugasan ng mga fruits and vegetables sa running water. We have 5 seconds left. 2, 1, time's up. Answers in. The correct answer is for at least 30 seconds, we should wash our fruits and vegetables under running water with scrubbing po to reduce the pesticide residues as discussed by Mr. Manuben. So let's see our leaderboard. Kung may changes, we have changes. Answer points are in. We have Rodney Conda, followed by Miss Desiree of the AFDC, followed by Elise Belido of FNRI. So for our fourth question, kindly tune into your devices. Aside from water alone, what other solutions can be used to reduce pesticide residue in fruits and vegetables? Is it A, NaCl solution or salt solution, B, acetic acid, C, both, D, none of the above? This was our last topic discussed by Mr. Manuben. Pronounce ko. What other solutions can be used to reduce the pesticide residue in fruits and vegetables aside from water alone? Anong pwedeng i-tandem? I think may percentage din to na sinabi. So 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Answers in. Yes, maraming nakatama. So the correct answer is C, both. Na solution and acetic acids are washing with solutions can be used to reduce the pesticide residue in fruits and vegetables. It was also mentioned yung formulation is 10%, 10% NaCl solution or 10% acetic acid. This was also asked by one of our viewers. So for acetic acid, we can use vinegar. NaCl is our salt solution. So let's proceed to our leaderboard. So yes, points are in. And we still have Rodney Conda as our top scorer, followed by Jonathan Bestes of 4A Incorporated, followed by Ben. So for our last question, so kindly answer fast to get more points. Pwede pa pong matip ang ating leaderboard. Give one home processes which can reduce pesticide residue. I think it was discussed latter parts na po ng ating last topic. With hint po, application of heat. One processes po, which can reduce pesticide residue. You have 50 seconds, pero ang ating timer ay 30 seconds na lang po. So, I think for you, choose one. Give one home processes which can reduce pesticide residue. I think application to ng heat cooking methods or techniques. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. So the correct answers are steam, cooking, frying, boiling, or blanching. Either sa 4 na fourth answers na yan ang tama po. So, I think, kung na ma-scroll kung ilan ang nakatama. Pero, let's see our leaderboard. It was wrong. We have, think ko ito yung setter na tanong. We still have Mr. Rodney Conda as our top scorer. Congratulations. So this ends our last quiz for this seminar. I hope you enjoyed po. So I'll give the platform back to our host.
Thank you,
Sir.
bro. Thank you
Hello
for
po.
that quiz, Mentimeter. So congrats po dun sa nanalo po for the second quiz here of Miss Brooklyn. So again, meron po kayong special certificate. Kindly comment po dun sa ating Facebook live stream kung ano po yung full name niyo po, tsaka po kung anong agency po. Thank you po. Thank you, bro.
So,
Thank you
marami,
po.
marami nagsagot din dun sa ating comment section. So, baka hindi sila makapasok sa Menti. Okay. Congrats daw po kay Sir Rodney. Yan. So, before we